The Texas Standard Possession Order, access to your children, is a presumption in Texas that provides a parent with enough time to be able to be involved in their upbringing and the raising of your children. Under the Texas Standard Possession Order, within 100 miles, if you elect to do the expanded provisions, you will have your children approximately 47% of the time if you're the non-primary parent, 53% of the time if you're the primary parent. Under the non-expanded elections, the time that you would have your children as the non-primary is approximately 42%, and then 58% as the primary. If you are over 100 miles, then there are different provisions that govern your access to your children. Within 100 miles, you would have the children first, third, and fifth weekends, Friday at 6 till Sunday at 6 during the school term, and every Thursday 6 to 8. If a Friday or a Monday precedes a holiday, then you get to keep the children. Either you'll get them Thursday at 6, and you'll get to keep them Friday, or you'll get to return them Monday at 6 to the primary parent's house. The ability to expand out your standard possession order would be the Thursdays that you have them during the school term. You would take them every Thursday overnight when school lets out till school resumes on Friday. On the first, third, and fifth weekends, you would have them Friday when school lets out till school resumes on Monday. The summer times, there is no expanded provisions. It's Friday at 6 till Sunday at 6. If you're over 100 miles, then you can still do first, third, and fifth weekends. For instance, one party lives in Houston, another party lives on the other side of Baytown, and it's pretty close to 100 miles. Then you can still do first, third, and fifth weekends. You can elect to do that. And as you elect to do that, then that is common. I see that. But you can also do, for instance, one parent lives in Austin and another parent lives in Houston. You can do 1 weekend a month at your election. And if you do 1 weekend a month, you need only give 14 days notice as to that 1 weekend in which you want to have possession of your children. The summer times under 100 miles is typically all of July is the default provision. The non-primary parent may designate up to 30 days and may cut it up during the summer as to different periods of possession, but they have to give notice prior to April 1st. Should they not give notice prior to April 1st, they default to all of July. As they default to all of July, the primary parent gets 1 weekend during those 30 days, but that primary parent will need to do the drive-in. Many times, a non-primary parent will not designate, and as they do not designate, they get all of July, and then the primary designates July 4th, which if it falls on a weekend, they'll try to get the children or child for the firework weekend. And so they have to do the drive-in for that 1 weekend. Now, the primary parent during the summer also gets to bump 1 weekend of the non-primary, who will be getting first, third, and fifth. So if the primary is a woman, she cannot designate Father's Day in June, which is the best weekend to designate to get the longest period of time in the summer if you have a well-planned out summer. So as an alternative to the third weekend in June, if you are a woman, you may look to the first weekend in June or the first weekend in August. So I've attached the various school districts in this region so that you may have those maps to get an idea of what school districts there are in this area. I would encourage you to look at their local calendars. Many of the districts have certain holidays which don't match up. For instance, President's Day is not generally recognized in all the school districts. Many times Thanksgiving will start on a Friday before the Thursday of Thanksgiving, the week prior. Sometimes it will be Tuesday, the week of Thanksgiving, and then start back times for school after the summer. Fort Bend is the one that usually starts earlier. They start in the middle of August, and HISD goes till June and generally does not start back to the end of August. So you'll look to the school district in which your children are attending, and as you look to that school district, for instance, if you got divorced in Fort Bend County and at that time you were in Lamar ISD or you were in Fort Bend ISD or Stafford, then you move into HISD or Spring Branch, then the school district governs, not necessarily where your possession order is at. So if that's the case, you'll want to check the school district calendar as you plan out your time. The 3 holidays which are unaffected by the distance are going to be Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, and you rotate those. The rotation for Christmas comes on the 28th at noon. The party who has Thanksgiving usually will also have New Year's, and if you're within 100 miles, the parent who has Christmas typically gets spring break. My name is Michael Busby. I am a Houston family law and divorce attorney. Thank you for watching my video.